In this video, we're going to show you how to install the driver's side rear interior door handle on your Toyota Camry located on the rear door. This process is the same for the passenger side rear door. Now with the back door open, there's a couple panels we need to remove. We're going to start with this one up top here. We're going to use our trim tool and come in right in front of the door lock button and gently pry outward. You're going to remove that. It just has little tabs on there holding that in place. We'll set that aside. And right inside here is going to be a Phillips head screw. We're going to use our Phillips head screwdriver to loosen and remove this. Hold on to that screw. Set that aside. Now down below we have the power window switch. We now need to go ahead and pop that up. You can use a couple different tools. You can use your trim tool or a small pocket flathead screwdriver. Normally you can just get right down inside here and gently lift up. And as you lift this up, you're going to pull the switch panel back. Pull that out. And there's going to be a connector on the inside here. Now we're going to press down on this little tab, pinch, and separate that. Go ahead and set this aside. Now we're going to go ahead and pull up the pad right here using our plastic trim tool. We're actually going to start on the back side here. Gently pry up and just work your way, releasing the clips. Now on the back side right here, you're going to see a white tab. You're just going to put your finger in there and kind of push that. As you're lifting up on the pad, there's like a little retainer tab in here that holds us in place. And here it is. So you're just maneuvering this little unit out of the interior portion of the door trim. Now there are two large Phillips head screws here. Using your Phillips head screwdriver, loosen and remove these. Go ahead and set those aside. Now that we have our hardware removed, we now want to remove the door panel itself. And I'm going to start by running my hand along the inside here. You're going to feel the edge of the door panel and come down to the lower corner. And I'm going to grab this and pull out towards me. And then back up. And what we're doing is we're disconnecting the plastic retainer buttons around the perimeter. With these all released, I'm now going to lift up on the door panel and pull it off of the sill plate. Now on the inside of the door panel, we have our two cables that run around. Let's go ahead and disconnect those. We're gently going to grab the cable and pull out like so. Swing it around and pop the ball end of the cable out. Going to do the same here. You just want to remember that the green cable goes on the bottom. With those disconnected, we can now remove the door handle. I'm going to use my flat pocket head screwdriver, and there's a little mounting tab right here. I'm simply going to go between the handle and the tab, lift up and pull the handle out. And just work this out and then pull it out like so. Now let's go ahead and install our new door handle. You're going to feed the handle in. And the front section here will go right inside this little tab. And then simply press in the back section. There's going to be two little bumps here and here that actually lock in. All right, the handle is installed. Let's now go ahead and bring this over to the door, install the cables, and install the door panel. I'm going to start with the green one that goes on the lower portion. Pop the ball in the end there and then slide this over. Make sure those are fully seated. Now let's go ahead and hang our door panel. You want to raise our door panel up, and you want to focus on this little metal retainer clip here, as well as the window sweep. We want to raise the panel up into position and push this in. This should line up with a bracket on the inside. Press in the upper portion of the sill panel and then work around the perimeter. Once the door panel is secured, let's now go ahead and install our 2 screws in the lower portion. Let's go ahead and install the 2 screws. Once those are secured, reach down inside the pocket right here and pull out the connector for your window switch. I'm going to grab our armrest pad right here, insert the little tab inside the rectangular pocket inside here, and then lower this down onto the mounting tab points. Snap that down into position. Grab your power window switch. We're going to connect the connector. Line this up and press it down and in a position. Install our screw. Snug that down gently. Once that's secured, I'm going to install our trim panel. Pull this out, insert that into place, and gently snap it in. And you're all set.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.